despite the fact that we talk about this band an awful lot on this podcast, we're not actually a specific Machine Head podcast.
Oh God, what? Oh God, how did I not include this bit of news?
I just felt,
fuck.
you know, it's obviously something that, I mean, first of all, you know, the announcement was that Dave McLean and Phil Demmel were leaving the band. However, at the same time, it was announced that their current tour was being renamed to a farewell tour.
Yep.
Everybody, including myself, took that as shit. The band are breaking up.
Yep.
Which I don't think you can blame them for. I mean, farewell. It didn't say a farewell to Dave and Phil tour. It said a farewell tour.
It did.
You know? So I took that as like shit. Machine Head are splitting up. I mean, since then it's been clarified that Machine Head as an entity are not splitting up, but they are splitting in half, and 2 members are leaving.
Yeah.
And the 2 important members,
yeah.
Because of the 2 that are staying, obviously it's Rob Flynn and Jared, who's a cool guy, but he's also very, very new in the band. Yeah. You know. And
I suspect that's probably why he wasn't quick, because initially Rob was saying that he wasn't sure about Jared.
Yeah, he didn't know what was going to happen, purely because I think they hadn't spoken from what I've gathered after that. But when they spoke, Jared was like, "No, like I joined Machine Head, I'm still in."
So let's ask the big question then: why do you think they're leaving?
Well, I believe they're leaving because they've fallen out with Rob.
Yep.
I don't think they've fallen out in a big way, in that. You know, because they're still touring. They're still amicable. They look happy.
I see the pictures, yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not like we hate each other.
It confuses the fuck out of me.
I think that, you know, Rob... did you watch Rob's Facebook Lives about any of it?
I watched bits of it. He goes on a bit.
Obviously, yeah, you know, like, because I'm a big fan, you know, I get the box of Kleenex out.
I'm sending a fucking teary-eyed.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought tears up. It wasn't for any other reason. But yeah, so I sit there and I'm like, oh, Rob, tell me what's going on. Yeah. So,
I've got a picture of you wanking over this video.
Did you just clock that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he very, you know, one of the things I like about him is he and dislike sometimes is he's very candid, and he said he basically needs to take a long hard look at himself.
Right.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
You know, so he himself, whether it's maybe being a little bit defeatist or something like that, he's laying the blame on himself.
Right.
I'm aware that Adam left the band because of issues between him and Rob.
Yep.
I'm aware that Logan left the band because Logan was, well, basically a drug addict, but also because of issues between him and Rob.
Yeah.
I'm aware that Rob runs Machine Head. I get the impression sometimes that he runs it like his empire.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is, but that's how it comes across. Even the fact that he calls himself the General.
Yep. Yeah, good point.
So I think it's probably just over time that maybe like creative differences, whatever it is, that it's just grating, and they've like amicably said, look, you know, we're kind of done with it now. We're going to move on.
Yeah.
They're not moving together. They're leaving Machine Head. It's not like they're going, we're splitting away and we're going to create Machine Head 2.
Yeah. It's not the Fear Factory split. Yeah.
It's not that. They're just going to go off and do their own thing.
Yeah, which is fair enough. Now the dust has settled. It's fairly, you know, now dust has settled. I understand and all that, you know.
Yeah.
What you said is pretty much seems to be the sort of dead set reason and so on. I just wondered what had happened that had been I'd like to know what was the straw that brought the camel's back for.
Yeah, maybe there wasn't that one. Maybe it's just been building and building and building and building. You know, I don't know. It all seemed to come out of the blue. That's the thing with it, which was a bit weird. It wasn't like there was any rumours of maybe not getting on or anything like that. They do a lot of Facebook videos together, you know, on tour and stuff like that, and everything always seems so amicable, and they look like they're really happy and everything's cool. But there you go, it just goes to show that you don't always know, do you?
No, you really don't. Yeah, it's definitely one of the more shocking stories that came our way.
Yeah. But yeah, so there was that. That was obviously I'm quite upset about that because while I'm happy that Machine Head still exists, Rob is Mr. Machine Head, but he wasn't singularly for me.
No, I agree.
I'm okay with Phil leaving because Phil also was relatively new, and he's also like the 3rd guitarist the band have had.
Yeah.
I like Phil a lot, and I think he's been a hugely positive influence on the sound of Machine Head.
Yeah.
However, you know, if he changes and someone else comes in, I don't see why that would change Machine Head. But Dave leaving is a bit.
It's a bit of a blow, yeah.
You know, it was Rob and Dave are Machine Head to me, and that's weird because Dave isn't even the original drummer.
No.
But that's what it is. It's Rob and Dave.
It's been such a long time like that.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm upset about that. I am. But you know, but at the same time, I'm happy that they're going to continue to exist. It's very interesting to see what happens with Machine Head now, because the first thing we know for a fact is that it's probably going to go very, very quiet from their camp once this tour is done.
Yep.
While they source new members, and be interesting to see who joins the band.
It will be very interesting because what's even more fascinating for us, it means the last time we saw Machine Head live was the last time we saw this version of Machine Head.
Yeah,
which
we didn't realise at the time, but it was our farewell tour.
Yeah,
You know?
fascinating.
But also, what's very intriguing for me is when they say that they have creative differences. Genuinely, it might not mean this, but what I take that as is that one person's trying to make them more heavy and one person's trying to make them less heavy.
Yeah,
that's what I always take it as in metal when they say creative differences.
I see it as two people want to go different directions.
Yeah. Now, with what I don't know is that we're Phil and Dave the linchpin saying, no, Rob, we've got to keep playing metal, we've got to keep playing metal.
Yeah.
And with them gone, Machine Head might go full-blown kind of cleaned up sound, everything like that.
Yeah.
Or was it the other way round? Because actually, weirdly enough, in the video, like Rob said, like, he wishes them all the best. It was a really, really strange video because he said he wouldn't be, if anyone's looking for a guitarist or drummer, you won't get any better than these two. He genuinely can see Dave, like, in a country kind of rock band in the future, like being like a master of that genre, and Phil, like, whose biggest love is playing covers.
Did he really say that?
Yeah.
The fuck?
So that kind of then made me think, like, oh, maybe they're trying to change shit.
Interesting.
Do you know what I mean? But it wasn't done in a vicious way or anything like that. It was done with him wishing them all the best and saying, like, if Dave gets his dream, he'll be smashing like a kind of country rock kind of.
Because I would have thought if there was any influence to go to a lighter sound, it would be coming from Rob.
Yes, and I would have thought the same.
Yeah.
But anyway, it'd be interesting to see what happens there.
Absolutely, we'll be watching that space very closely as Machine Head constantly come up in his podcasts.